Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we will explore the SPDR S&P 500 ETF in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to keep up with our latest analyses. You definitely do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies around the globe today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 25th of April, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 3.16. Let's take a look at the ETF's performance during this period. The ETF has seen a gain of 7.92%. This translates to an average return of 0.49% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 5.53% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 23.47% to negative 5.53%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 5.93%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 10.82% to positive 10.75% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $529.91 and $658.11. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF includes the headline, SPDR S&P 500 ETF price up approximately 0.652% on Friday. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF price gained approximately 0.652% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 16th of May, 2025. The price rose from $590.38 to $594.23. This marks a gain for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether this upward trend continues or if there will be a short pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 0.88%, reaching a low of $589.28 and a high of $594.48. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 4.85% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with 3 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 74 million shares were exchanged for approximately $43.86 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $613.23, and the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price is 3.1%, or $19, below the 52-week high of $613.23, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. The S&P 500 has shown impressive growth this week, climbing 5.3% and now sitting just over 3% below its record close from February 2025. This sustained momentum indicates a positive short-term outlook for SPY, suggesting that investor confidence is recovering, with many sectors contributing to this rally. Notably, the surge in technology stocks has played a significant role, with key players like Nvidia boosting investor sentiment. Despite this upward trend, there is a sense of caution in the market. The CNN Money Fear and Greed Index shows a slip in overall investor sentiment, yet it remains in the greed zone, signaling a complex market dynamic. This duality could lead to volatility in the near term as investors weigh the risks of potential market corrections against the current bullish trend. Looking at broader economic indicators, housing data appears stable but tepid, which might temper growth expectations for sectors like real estate. Conversely, interest rate-sensitive stocks and utilities are gaining traction, indicating investor shifts towards more defensive strategies, which often signal caution in a rally. For long-term investors, while SPY benefits from a strong upward trajectory now, attention should be paid to the dynamics of market sentiment and sector performance. Caution is warranted as conditions can quickly shift, affecting overall stock performance. Ultimately, while current trends are favorable for SPY, the underlying market complexities could influence investment decisions moving forward. The following signals have been identified for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Today, the chart reveals mostly positive signals. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF is receiving buy signals from both short and long-term moving average, which suggests a favorable outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $581.57 and $549.50. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and thus far, the price has increased by 19.69%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or NACD. Volume is rising in tandem with the price, which is considered a positive technical indicator. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a buy signal from 28 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal from 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, a buy signal from 19 days ago. Long-term moving average, a buy signal from 17 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 13 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, a buy signal from 18 days ago. Long-term moving average, a buy signal from 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 49 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. On the downside, the ETF finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $548.62 and $505.28. There is a natural risk involved when an ETF tests a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, SPDR S&P 500 finds support just below today's level at $548.62. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $505.28 and $504.38. This ETF exhibits average movements during the day, and with a good trading volume, the risk is considered medium. Over the last day, the ETF moved $5.20 between its high and low, which is a change of 0.88%. For the past week, the ETF has experienced a daily average volatility of 0.84%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $594.33. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be an important level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $548.62. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $574.74, which reflects a decrease of 3.28%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 86, significantly heightening the risk factor. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 27 days ago. Is SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the ETF being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for the ETF to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 19th of May, we expect SPDR S&P 500 ETF to open lower by $1.57, starting at $592.66. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.